Welcome to The Real Discussion. Today we're going to be talking about the real philosophy of why men cheat and why that may be your fault.
So Damien, why do men cheat?
Well, I would say I like to look at it like this. I compare men to lions because we're a lot like lions in the wild. Like example, so you got a male lion, right? So he's got his pride. He's got, 20, 30 females, right? And what does he do? What does he do? Right, exactly. He goes out, leaves his pride. First of all, he lets them hunt, do all the work, right? Because that makes him feel in control, makes him feel empowered. And it's all about feeling that empowerment, right? And then he has sex for days on end with his mates, right? And then he leaves to go check his territory, right? To rescind it, right?
So he goes back to his pride.
But he leaves the pride and he goes out. We're talking over maybe a 5-10 mile radius, right? And he's rescinding his territory. But in the process of doing that, he's also picking up on new female lions that have either been kicked outside of their pride or, all kinds of things that could have happened, right? So he comes across these stray lions and he'll mate with them and offer them protection, right? Although he's like 3-4 miles away from them, but he offers protection, right?
Yeah.
And so they mate. And then he'll go around and he'll stay away from the pride as much as 2-3 weeks before he even returns. But he's not out just spraying trees. He's out looking for mates. And so of course, when he gets back home, he's got his 30 women there, right? And he mates with them and he's back off to the races, right? And so men are the same way. We have that same natural instincts. We can have a woman, but it's still in us to go out and check the territory. And so we'll do that. And so what happens is, because women don't understand that about their man, they don't set the stage to keep their man from checking the territory, because there's a way you can keep his ass locked down.
Okay, tell us.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that in just a minute. Right?
That's what I want to hear.
Right, so there's a way you can do that, but there's certain things you have to put in place before you start mind fucking him, in a sense, right? To keep him from going out and checking the territory. But you do have some men that are old, like what we call old lions. They lost interest. Like, example with me, I've lost interest. I don't care how many strays are out there. I just don't care. It's too time consuming. I don't have the patience for it anymore. And it's too much of a headache. And you have young lions that are okay with that because they still love the game. And so most young lions, mostly between the ages of 40 and younger, they're still going to go out and prowl. Because
even at 40?
Even at 40, hell, even at 45. But I'm just saying, the older you get, the less likely that they're going to stray.
Yeah.
You see, because you've gotten older, you've gotten more comfortable with yourself, and you put your priorities in order, and you realize that, having sex with multiple women just isn't really the cool thing to do. And it's really not in your best interest, right? For other reasons, right? And so with these younger males, that's what they do. They go out and they look for other animals, other lioness, and they have sex with them. And then they come back to the pride. They sit on their ass. They don't do shit. They complain whenever the females aren't getting enough food or getting it quick enough, right? And that's exactly what we do. So in a nutshell, to answer your question, the reason we cheat is because, one, it's built into us. And I know a lot of women say, oh, that's bullshit. That's just an excuse, But it's not an excuse. It is literally built into us. So we're going to do what is in us, right? However, we don't have to. And it's really a matter of the man realizing what's most important to him and deciding, okay, I understand I want to cheat and that I like the game, but it's not in my best interest. And I'm not going to do that, right? So like I say, men are like lions. We seek to persuade, conquer, and explore in that order. So ladies, always have an escape plan or risk being eaten. Survival is for the wise.